Nutters. It's your boy Marcus, and I'm back and black. And today we are going to be covering one of the what for movies of all time, and that is Pinocchio's Revenge. Coming up next. Alright, now before we proceed, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you are always notified when we drop a new video, which is either Monday or Friday, of course. And go ahead and hit that super like up, alright? Super like us the hell up. And check out the Mixed Nuts friends too, alright? These guys are super talented, available on all platforms. Check them out. You can check us out on Instagram though. That is Mixed Nuts 3000. Again, Mixed Nuts 3000. Run it. What's up, Mixed Nutters? It's your boy Marcus, back in the building, and today we're doing... Alright, now this movie, Pinocchio's Revenge, alright? I could not find another what for movie in the world. All right, this movie is so weird. Like Pinocchio's Revenge, they try to do it up like a horror movie, but it's Pinocchio. You know what I mean? It's just Pinocchio. All right. Now, before I even get into this, let me just read this to you. This is the synopsis of the film, which is: a suburban defense lawyer mistakenly gives her troubled daughter, Zoe, a wooden puppet belonging to a deceased serial killer. Time out. You knew your daughter was troubled and you gave her the doll of a deceased serial killer, and you're a suburban lawyer. Like, you making cash, get her a Barbie. But that's just me thinking, you know, problem solving before the movie started. But of course, this had to happen for there to be a movie. And that's already a ridiculous premise. All right, so the toy fills the void of friendship in Zoe's life, but Zoe begins to act increasingly strange and violent. Run that trailer.
It was a bizarre piece of evidence in the trial of an accused child killer.
How could the man who made this have murdered his only child?
Okay, first off, why are they using the epic movie voice when this is definitely not an epic movie voice? And look at the quality of Pinocchio here. Definitely plastic, not even remotely wood, but let's keep going.
Evil comes in all shapes and sizes.
His lawyer believed he was innocent, but she couldn't stop his execution. Now, her daughter has been given something she was never meant to have.
Sorry, she spotted it before I could get it wrapped.
And the soul of a murderer.
Why would you give your kid a toy that was found from a child killer, like involving any murder? All right, this is next level cheap. She's a lawyer, by the way. And I mean, how much money are you trying to save here? That was a child murder, and you pulled the evidence toy into your house and gave it to her as a present. Like, the police won't let you do that. This is, okay, let's keep going.
May have found a new home.
Zoe's been having these horrible, violent nightmares lately. Zoe, what are you doing up? Her therapist thinks she has a lot of repressed hostility.
Pinocchio can't become a real boy if you keep doing bad things.
What are you doing with this, sweetheart?
She's a very disturbed.
Immediately, no. You wake up with your kid with a butcher knife just standing over you, just looking at you with no emotion. Padlocks and getting her help immediately. That's children in a corn shit right there. I'm not doing it. And before I even hit play again, remember when dudes used to start going bald, but they just grow it out long on the sides? Like, we're not gonna notice that you bald on the top.
Little girl.
It's protecting me from Pinocchio.
I know what evil looks like. I see it in the eyes of my clients. I'm
Quality
telling you,
of
I
the
don't see it in
doll
my
is so
daughter.
bad.
You have the power, Sonia.
Pinocchio can't hurt me.
Give me life. What I have to do? Cut my strings.
Alright, now if you saw the trailer, right? You're taking a look at this trailer, right? Now this is like a 1994 movie, alright? This is definitely old school. I mean, alright, I understand it's low budget, alright? I totally get that. But if the doll's gonna be the main driver of the film, bro, put money into the doll. You know what I'm saying? The problem with low budget movies it's like they have like a main character or thing, and that is very little of the budget. It's like that doll was clearly plastic, made to look like wood, but it's like, come on, bro, try to go out for the some real wood moving pieces. And if you can't do that, figure something out, man. I mean, remember Falcor from Never Ending Story? That thing looked fantastic. And I know their budget wasn't like that, but still, dump money into the actual character. All right, now, not to mention that this was definitely a terrible kind of knockoff to Chucky. You know what I mean? Chucky did it better, by the way. And look, I am not sponsored by Chucky TV show on Sci-Fi, but bro, check that out. I think season 2 is either here or coming, but that first season was immaculate. They could have took some real cues from from Chucky, but this movie, oh my god, the way he was interacting with the little girl was mad creepy. And they were talking about, first off, I don't know how much of it was him and how much of it was just her kind of being a little schizo to begin with. But I mean, it was super weird, bro. And then why would the mother let her keep the toy of a deceased serial killer? When has that ever been a good idea? Get her a Barbie. Get her one of them bouncy balls and jacks. What about a jump rope? And this kid is like, what is she, like 9 or 10 years old? This is kind of a big ass kid to be having like this creepy wooden doll taking up ventriloquism. Like, look at the puppet. Like, nah, bro. Puppets were creepy as hell when I was her age, and I knew this. All right, I already knew this. Without watching scary movies, I was like, making me feel a little loosey goosey. I don't really want that. Give me some video games or some other toy. But I mean, this is 1994, so it wasn't like they was gonna get her an iPad. But still, I know that they could have done better than a serial killer doll, bro. I was like, wow, you almost deserve to get stabbed up a little bit. And you see the little girl went into the room while she was asleep, and she just acted like that was like normal behavior for her, like she had done similar things. I know the doll was influencing her, but like, that is some out there shit. Like, we about to have a good long talk about that. I'm gonna have to tie you up until I wake up the next day. All right, like, I ain't going back to sleep now with your ass being in the house. We gotta have a lock added to my room, because hell nah. I'm trying to get murdered by like some children of the corn or some shit. This little girl was creepy as hell. She played her part pretty well. I will say you could tell the budget was low just because like when cars were coming at them, they would either do POV of the camera, like smashing into the car, or like the car in the distance with the little girl. That was definitely just like big ass flashlights spaced apart to seem like a car. You notice they never showed it. But I was just like, damn, and you know what's even crazier, bro? Think about these low budget movies, right? This movie was probably cheaper than a Michael Jackson video. Cause Mike used to spend that money, and you could tell. Like, I mean, Michael Jackson was like low key out here with a 3-minute video, putting every low budget movie and small filmmaker to shame because he was really killing the game with his stuff. And this is just absolute garbage. I will say this though, the best part of this entire movie with the power of Photoshop is definitely the poster. The poster looked like it might be something cool happening in this, but it's not, bro. And I gotta be honest, the area than Pinocchio do. Pinocchio, I'm like, bro, you would just wind up on the grill. You know what I'm saying? We just chop you up, put you in the fire pit. It's summertime, bro. You know what I mean? But whatever. I'm telling y'all this right now, though. This movie is outlandishly bad. I wouldn't even recommend watching it, to be honest with you, man. I would actually recommend you recommending a friend to watch this just so you could laugh at them that they actually watched it. Because that's how bad this is. It's a what for movie. Why would this happen? There's so many whys before the movie even start that like it just negates the whole movie. I gotta be honest. Like it was like no reason for none of that to happen ever. So that is it for me today. I'm about to make like a baby and head out. If you want to support the channel, go to buymeacoffee.com/mixnuts. We got new videos coming every Monday or Friday. Of course, check us out on Instagram. That's mixnuts3000. Again, mixnuts3000. And until next time.